by being the best, the biggest, the fastest and the richest.
The boasting began.
As far back as anyone could remember, it had been like that as long as the town had existed. It had become a way of life.
Sorry I'm late. Had a Lord of the Rings marathon to finish.
If you could just excuse us a second. Where have you been?
Told you, Lord of the Rings marathon. It always was a long job, but with the Hobbit added in there as well now, it takes a while.
But the audience are already here.
Yeah, never mind, yeah, I'm ready now.
Yes, but I'm just saying, I don't think you're taking your experience very seriously.
What then?
Don't waste your energy on her. Let us proceed.
Yes, of course. Where were we? This took us first in the Darcy.
The boasting began.
As far back as anyone could remember, it had been like that as long as the town had existed. It had become a way of life.
It was almost like they couldn't help themselves. Every day, from dawn till nightfall, it was an endless soundtrack of boasting and bragging.
They would boast about their holidays.
We're off to South Coast a week in a luxury apartment.
Well, we're off to south of France for a fortnight in a luxury villa.
Well, we're off to South America at a month in an all-inclusive luxury hotel.
Rock camping.
They would brag about their cars.
We've just put down a payment on a BMW in blue. Well, we just put a payment down on Mercedes in black. Well, we just put down a payment on the Volkswagen in pearl white.
I've been right impressed with my Ford Fiesta.
No, really, it's good little run.
They would even brag about their tea.
No fish and chips twice, please.
Fish and chips 4 times, please, with scraps.
I'll have fish and chips 10 times, please. Mushy peas, spearmint, curry sauce, and a pickled egg.
Just once, please, love. But when it came to their children, that's when the boasting went into hyperdrive.
My darling, did you get 10 pieces straight A's? My exemplary egg was 11 A-level straight A stars.
He definitely did it.
What?
Nothing.
My fabulous reading from Fly. I always knew she could have thought. My wonderful work in personal ballerina.
My girl's never was a trade, didn't you?
My marvellous money works for NASA.
My amazing daughter Annie can spin straw into gold.
What?
My amazing daughter Annie can spin straw into gold.
Somebody tell the kids.
This won't end well.
And so,
Good evening. Yes, we have. And it's our pleasure to put before you the most popular theories as to why Matthew the Miller claimed that his daughter could spin straw into gold.
excellent.
Fire away. The most popular theories are as follows.
Number 1.
That just before this bizarre claim was made, Matthew's horse sadly died. This had left him with a great deal of straw. And because of the economic hardship his family was facing, he had fantasized about how good it would be to spin straw into gold.
But we didn't say anything about the family being in economic hardship.
Oh, come on. Of course they're facing economic hardship. It's a Sapphire Company play. Which means that we have to comment about how the idea of a good, honourable, working class family struggling to make ends meet seems very real and very now. And that we've been able to make that gag in too many Christmas shows. I know you'll work experience. Neither I nor that.
And what is theory number 2?
Theory number 2 goes like this. When Matthew was a small child, he used to shirk his chores, and instead, he'd go play with the straw bales by the side of his house. His parents told him if he carried on doing this, he'd never be rich or successful. She thought all the ways to prove them wrong. Hence, the connection was formed between straw and riches.
She's obviously the rubbish one, because that was 10
You'll hurt your feelings. What's the third theory?
The third theory is that Matthew was so fed up with all the ridiculous things people say, he came up with the most absurd thing he could think of. That's more like it.
Thank you, little people. Those insights are much appreciated. But now we must pursue our story.
Greetings, my mate.
You come in to tell me you might as well get it over with.
What a strange greeting you give.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Now you can get the turn thing over with.
But I do not wish to hurt you. I wish to help you.
You do?
I do.
But how?
The king wants you to spin this useless straw into precious gold.
He does, but it's impossible.
Not for me.
Huh?
I can do it. I can spin this straw into gold.
Well, this is brilliant. Here's me thinking you're just an oracle man, and it turns out you're the answer to my prayers.
Now, sleep, fair maiden, secure in the knowledge I will not let you down.
Great.
But first,
Yes.
what will you give me in return?
Oh.
I am willing to help, but there is always a price to pay.
Yes, of course.
What are you prepared to part with? It must be precious to you, for you to recognize the value of what I am doing for you.
Can't believe I'm having to do this, but you can have my busted ticket.
That is something precious,
To me, it is.
but not, I'm afraid, to me. Give me that necklace, wear around your neck.
And for this, all the straw will be golden on it.
It will. Now sleep.
Okay.
Let me think.
Are you ready?
I do have an alternative.
Great, what is it?
You can keep your child, if and only if you can tell me my name. I shall give you 1 day to prepare, and this time tomorrow.
I have it! I know the answer to the strange man's riddle. I searched far and wide with no luck until despondently was returning home, and I came across an old little man dancing outside of his home. He sang as he danced, and I hid to listen to his song. He sang, "Merry the feast I'll make, today I'll brew, tomorrow big. Merrily I'll dance and sing, for the next day does a stranger bring. Little does my lady dream that Rumplestiltskin is my name."
Oh, you are a brilliant person.
And so they prepared for the little man's arrival. By now 20 crowd had gathered to see how the night's strange events were about to unfold.
Greetings, assembled crowd. How nice to see you have gathered for my victorious moment.
Not so fast, you strange little man. Your name is Rumplestiltskin. So angry was Rumplestiltskin that he was going to be denied the child and his victory. But he did something for them. Before running from the palace, never to be seen again.
His name was Rumplestiltskin. What a stupid name.
Indeed it was, Tallulah.
Ludicrous. The whole thing, the entire story, ludicrous.
Indeed it is.
So, why tell the story in the first place?
Because if life was all about the sensible things, it would be a very dull place indeed.
Yeah, you need to like them, Tallulah.
The end.